Hello lovelies, welcome back. My name is Tehja and today we have another exciting video. Today, it's one of my favorite videos of all time. Today, we will be making this diamond name choker. It's super duper pretty. It's inspired by Kylie Jenner for her birthday promo shoots. She wore this bomb like diamond choker that I'm jealous of, but like not no more because I got my own. And so this is part one of a two-part transformation. This is just going to be the DIY choker. And then in part two, I'll be doing this makeup look, recreating this makeup look. So anyway, without further ado, let's get on to this video. So we're first going to take our rhinestone ribbon and we are going to measure the length of our neck or the circumference of our neck and cut out that measurement. Now we're going to take our rhinestone ribbon and we're going to cut off one row of rhinestones just to give space to close the choker once we're finished. So now we're going to take some jewelry pliers. You need 2 of those and 2 lobster clasps and also 6 to 8 jump rings. So what we're first going to do is attach the jump rings to one side of the rhinestone ribbon. So we're going to open one jump ring up and loop it towards the top of the rhinestone ribbon, and then we're going to grab another jump ring and pretty much hook it to the jump ring that's open, and we're going to close it. And then we're going to take one more jump ring and open it and hook it to the last jump ring, and this will be used as the closure part of the choker. So we're finished with the top closure and we'll repeat the same steps for the bottom of the and it should look something like that. Now we are going to go on the other side and open another jump ring and do the same thing, just hook it onto the top of the choker, and then we're just going to hook a lobster clasp onto that jump ring and close it. Just very similar to the other chokers that I have made on this channel. So we're just going to repeat those couple of steps on the bottom as well. And I did a 2-part closure instead of a 1-part closure because it is such a thick choker, so you want to make sure that it lays flat on your neck. And now I'm going to add some jewelry extenders to where the string of jump rings are just to make it easier. So I'm going to take my trusty silver chain and I'm just going to cut these like 2-inch pieces of silver chain. So that's how the base of the choker should look like. And so now we're going to move on to the more fun part, which is bedazzling the letters for the name choker. I'm going to take a plate and a little triangle cup to hold the rhinestones and glue. So I'm going to grab my clear rhinestones. They're the same rhinestones that I used in the other Kylie birthday transformation. And I'm going to dump it into my trusty plate. So we have, oops. And then I'm going to take my laser cut letters that I got made from a shop on Etsy. I always link all materials down below, but I'm going to take all my laser cut letters and I'm going to peel off this little sticky paper that protects the actual letters. And the laser cut letters are like this mirrored like texture finish, and it's just really pretty by itself, but you know, this is a bedazzled Tehja DIY, so you gotta put some rhinestones on it. And I'm just going to first take the T and we're going to get to rhinestone it. So I'm taking my brush and I'm going to brush on the paint onto about half of the T. And then I'm going to take my rhinestone tool of the day, which is a rhinestone pencil. And I'm going to pick up a rhinestone from the plate with the rhinestone pencil and just drop it right onto the letter and right on top of the glue. So what I'm first doing as my rhinestone technique for this time, since the letters are super important to the DIY and the shape of the letters obviously is really important, we're going to first outline the whole letter with rhinestones and then fill in the middle. So it's just the same rhinestoning process that I've done for a few videos now. It's just, you know, just put the glue on the surface and place the rhinestone on top, easy peasy. It just you know, it takes a while, but it's fun. Just pop in a movie, or for me, I like to watch football. So, you know, because it's like 3 hours. So I just love to just put something on, listen to music, whatever, and rhinestone. And it honestly did not take me that much time. It took me about like an hour, if that. Maybe an hour, hour and a half. It really wasn't that much compared to like other rhinestone projects that I've done. So this is just such a really easy DIY, and it's actually one of my favorites, but every DIY is my favorite, so. And then I'm going to let the letters dry overnight. I say at minimum 3 to 4 hours if you're in a rush, but overnight is the best option. So this is what the tea should look like when it's done rhinestoning. It looks super gorgeous. So we're just going to put that to the side and continue with the rest of the letters, and I'll just show a little bit more rhinestoning and we'll move on to the next part. Now I've finished rhinestoning all the letters and they look like this. They came out just perfect. I'm so happy. And so now we're going to move on to actually constructing the choker. So I have placed all my letters on the choker. I've kind of like measured how long my choker was, which was 12 inches. Then I divided in half, so it's 6 inches. So the 6-inch mark is the middle of my choker. So that's where I place my H, and then I just place all the rest of my letters on either side of the H to kind of make sure that the choker and the letters were center. But you can just place the letters wherever you want if you want to. So now I'm just going to take my hot glue gun and pretty much glue the center of the letter, at least I tried to, and just place it back down right onto the rhinestone ribbon. You know, just super easy, and the hot glue ended up being like strong enough for the rhinestone ribbon, and just like none of the letters have peeled off yet, which is great. And also I would recommend doing this part with parchment paper underneath or freezer paper, so it's easy to peel off the rhinestone once you're done, because some of the glue does seep through. I have experienced that, as you're going to see in the next clip, and it wasn't pretty. I also recommend like waiting a few hours before you try to move the rhinestone choker, but like I was way too excited to try it on. So I took that risk, but luckily it was okay. And your rhinestone choker should look a little something like this. I'm so happy with the way that it came out. It looks like I freaking bought it. I'm really proud. This is one of my favorite DIYs. I know I say that for every video. It's just super easy. It's under $20 to make, and it came out so pretty, and it's not even that labor intensive. So alright, so that is it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just love how this choker came out. It just looks so glam and so fabulous. And you know, if you want to be bougie, you got this to pull out. And it's like less than $20 to make it. So I freaking love this choker. I'm obsessed. I want to wear it every day. So if you like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and also watch part 2 of this transformation when I do this fabulous makeup. As always, please love yourself, and I will see you next video. Mwah!